Wasting money sucks because it prevents you from reaching your financial goals and puts unnecessary stress in your life if you're not able to pay your bills, and sometimes takes away wonderful experiences from you that you can't afford because you wasted money. When it comes to wasting money, the most common tip is to create a budget, and I'm not going to be talking about creating a budget today. There's one thing I need you to do, and it is to start respecting your money. Now, I know that may sound weird. Why would I respect my money? It doesn't have feelings. It's an inanimate object. But you have to understand the value of $1 and respect what that dollar can do for you. Money is a standardized unit of value, which makes it easier for us to exchange money for goods. We've all decided that this in Canada is worth $20, which means if a price tag says $20, I can take this $20, I can give it to the merchant or whoever I'm buying from, and they will give me the item in exchange. The issue is a lot of times we take this $20 and we do not value or respect it. So we're exchanging it for something that in the end we don't actually value. If you're paying $20 for a drink and you feel ripped off when you pay that much at a bar, you're not gonna feel good afterwards. And sometimes we just get used to that feeling of getting ripped off and we stop respecting money and valuing money, which is really important. Respecting money is valuing its worth. Knowing that if I spend $20 on this item, it means that I can't spend $20 on something in the future that may be more valuable to me. This doesn't mean you shouldn't be spending money at all, which is not the case. We're all gonna spend money. We're still gonna consume and buy things, but you need to respect your money and understand that, hey, I'm spending $20 to buy this item. Is this thing worth $20, or would this $20 be better spent on something else that will bring me more value in the future? When people get in debt, they don't value their money as much. And I'm not talking about the specific circumstances where people get in debt because they can't afford to feed their family or certain things like that. But when you don't value and respect your money, you buy things that you don't value, that you don't care about, and you just kind of get used to spending money because it's a habit. And if you consistently and constantly spend money on things that you don't care about, you're gonna keep doing it. You're gonna keep buying things you don't need and then getting rid of them, or not saving towards the future because you just don't have any money left over. To respect your money means you are being considerate when you are purchasing something and you understand the value of $1. You understand that it takes time to make this dollar and it doesn't just come out of anywhere. This means that you have to be very mindful about your spending decisions. You have to understand the worth and value of the items that you're purchasing and if they're even worth that much. By respecting your money, you are avoiding wasteful habits and being very mindful about what you're purchasing and how you're using your financial resources, ensuring that the money that you spend aligns with your priorities and your goals. If you don't have priorities and goals, it can be really difficult for you to even want to save money because you don't know what you're saving money for, and why would you care if you're spending money here and there if you don't have goals and things that you want to put towards in the future. If you're really struggling with wasting money consistently, I would recommend a cash-based budget. So I don't know if you've seen the show Till Death Do Us Part. It was a Canadian show. It's super old. I think you can watch clips on YouTube. But what they did in that show is they would give cash jars. So for variable expenses, they would give cash jars for all of the necessities that you need in a week. So for food, you'd put $100 and so on and so forth for all of the variable things. This doesn't mean you'd use it for fixed expenses because of course we use credit cards and other things for bills that are automatically paid. If you're really struggling to understand the value of money and kind of respect money and treat it with care and consideration, which means not wasting it on things that you don't value, I would recommend cash envelopes or cash jars, just so you can kind of get back into understanding that, hey, this is $20. It's not something free. It's not something that I can just keep spending because money is finite. It's not infinite. Eventually it will run out. And if you don't care about what you spend on, eventually you're going to get into debt and you're going to get into financial situations that you don't want to be in. When you're mindful and intentional about what you spend on, you understand the value of money. Because if I was to go and spend $20 out buying something that I'm going to toss or something that I don't love and won't bring me value, then I'm wasting that $20 instead of taking that $20 and buying something valuable or saving it for the future or investing it and growing that money. It's important to understand your long-term goals and try to save towards them. And when you respect money, and I know respecting money sounds a bit weird, but truly it's just the value of money, understanding the value of money and respecting what that money can do for you, because money is just a means of exchange. And if we don't value that means of exchange, it's going to be really hard for us to live our lives and have a financially stable life because everybody uses money. That's just what we use these days to buy things, pay bills, buy groceries. And it's really important to understand that it's valuable and that we shouldn't be wasting money. I know sometimes habits can be hard to break. I know I said I wasn't going to recommend a budget, but if you are having difficulty and you don't have a budget, please make one. Budget and put categories that matter to you and make sure that you invest and save when you can for the future. If you're really struggling financially right now and you can't save a lot of money, save $1 a month. $5 a month. It doesn't matter. It's important to save a little bit of money so you have that saving muscle. Because if you're not making a lot of money, it can be hard to save, and I completely understand that. But even saving $1 creates that saving muscle. Because in the future, when you're making more money, if you don't have that saving muscle, you're never going to care to save. It's just something that you're not going to grow. So even just a little bit of money every single month makes a difference. It also makes you value your money and understand that there is a purpose to saving, and financial stability is important. I hope this video was helpful. I know it isn't the traditional how to stop wasting money. I do have videos on how to stop overspending, and those go into more tips and not a specific concept like respecting money and valuing money. So if you're interested in that, I will definitely link it below. And I would love to know in the comments what your biggest priority when it comes to money is. What do you value? What do you like to spend on? And do you respect your money? Do you care about your money and where it goes and what you do with it? I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.